to do, my YouTube family? It's your boy Dominican Savage here. It's been, yes, a whole month since I've uploaded. I took a break. I didn't play Black Ops 4 at the end of its life cycle. After the beta for this game right here, I just called it quits. I'm like, I'm gonna take a break. Apologize to all my friends out here on YouTube that if I haven't watched y'all videos and stuff like that, man, just needed to take a break, clear the mind, and get ready for the shit we're dealing with right now, right? But yeah, man, let's just get straight into it, man. Modern Warfare. The game has potential, but it's just full of little things that shouldn't be in the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna get right into it, man. Things that the community don't even talk about is like voting for maps. Why don't we got the option to vote for a map to choose? I'm sure if we have the option between this map that I'm playing right here and Piccadilly, chances are this map is gonna get voted 10 out of 10 times. They need to bring that back, because every time Piccadilly comes, or that other map, the Efron Bridge, whatever, chances are I'm gonna back out. And I play Domination. Definitely don't play TDM in this game. That shit is AIDS. But if you play Dom, the score limit will be reached. But you will get spawn trapped like crazy if your team is doing like bad. So again, voting for a map option needs to be in there in the pregame lobbies. Another thing is, why are the lobbies new every game? Like, have y'all noticed that? And that's a big thing for skill-based matchmaking, in my opinion. If you're dominating a lobby and all of a sudden you get switched into another lobby at the end of the match, to me that's skill-based matchmaking right there. Is matching you up, yeah, probably with a better connection, but also with players who are probably equally as good as you. Like, this has never happened before in no COD before, where every game is literally a new lobby. Peep it. It's not the same people you're playing with. Trust me, it's not. That needs to change. It messes it up in the sense of, back in the days, you'd be in a lobby like 5 games with somebody. You probably could add them as a friend. You probably could run it back with them, if they're on the enemy team. And that's how, you network. But the fact that this shit switches out every game is like, dude, like, you don't have the ability to do that. So it's like, you do good one game, and next lobby, nobody even knows who you are, or if you're good or not, or if you have bad teammates or good teammates. You can kind of predict how you're going to play, because if you see a teammate go like 4-30 and you see he's on your team the next game, it's like, okay, let me run Ghost this game, even though you could switch it mid-game. But, just saying, just putting that out there like that. Another thing, funny hit detection, man. I feel like the hit detection is not up to par to what Infinity Ward is capable of. There's times where I'm shooting people, they're not dying. Shoot first, die first is still in the game. Or just shooting a lot and it not registering. It's definitely frustrating, especially when you play hardcore. Hardcore hit markers are the absolute worst, where you are shooting the enemy, get a hit marker, he turns around and melts you, and it's like, dude, what the freak? Not to mention the hit fire is freaking terrible in this game. There's times where I'm spraying and I'm like, dude, how the bullets are not registering or hitting him or whatever. I know we got a new update that's hit fire if you had a charm. I don't believe I'm running a charm, but it was worse. I could only imagine. And by the way, the update didn't really change much to the footstep sounds and all that. Shit is still the same if you watch the exclusive Ace video. It's just facts that it's still the same shit. Excuse my language. One thing, again, footsteps. That's the #1 thing that has to get nerfed. I feel like if you nerf footsteps and allow red dots to be in the minimap, this game will move at such a faster pace, man. And you wouldn't have to worry about so much. You wouldn't. Like, if somebody's camping in a room and his red dot pops up, if he ain't using a suppressed weapon, you already know he's up there. Whether you throw grenades or whatever it is. Point is, he's up there and you're aware of it. Whereas, obviously, right now, you could rock Ghost or you could rock or nothing, and the minimap, nothing would appear. And that's terrible. That's terrible, like, from a promotion from COD or Infinity Ward. Like, you're promoting camping so heavily in this game, and it's like, why? Like, there's campers in every game, without a doubt. But when you're forcing a person to camp, it's crazy. Like, that's why, dude, my score per minute is like 170 something. It's crazy. Like, it's hard, like, to like be aggressive to rank up score as well. For me, I don't know about you guys. You guys are probably doing a lot better as far as score per minute goes. My KD, I'm holding a 2.4 right now. It's going up and down by ones right now, so it's getting to that point where it's not really going to be moving much. But yeah, man, definitely they need to focus on lowering the footsteps and allowing red dots, the traditional mini-map, to be what it is. And I feel like the game will move a whole lot faster. What else? Lobby leaderboards, man. Come on, man. Like, like all this basic shit that ain't in the game is annoying. Lobby leaderboards, lobby leaderboards. I would love to see who's in my lobby, how good they are, or whatever. You know, that matters to me. Especially when you're switching me out every game to a new lobby. Like, you know, I really would have known now. You know, they had it for Infinite Warfare, and that's so frustrating when a developer does something for one game and don't do it for the next. And it's like, why? You know, that like, why would you, like, don't fix something that's not broken, dude. Like, come on, man. Let me see, the funny hit detection, the mini-map. I'm trying to read this off my phone right here. It's been a minute, guys. Work with me. Oh, another thing. I feel like the sprint needs to be buffed. Like, I feel like these characters run too slow. Like, I feel like COD World War II, before the overhaul, they ran faster than what they do right now. Then they ended up putting unlimited sprint, which was cool, you know, in COD World War II, that is. And it worked out for the better at the end of the day, you know. The game picked up pace and, you know, a lot of people started rushing. And at the end of the day, I'm not saying Call of Duty is supposed to be a game that you rush all the time and rush is supposed to be dominant. No, it's not supposed to be that way, you know, but it's play styles, you know what I mean? Like in COD World War II, you know, I'm comparing it to COD World War II because that's the last boots on the ground game we had. You know, I did rush in that game a lot, but I also camped, you know, when I had my certain class to camp with. You know, but it was more, it's not like camping like this game camping, like you gotta, it's hard like to patrol an area because there's so many ways to get shot. You're like, dude, what the freak? You know, right here we're being a little more aggressive, as you see, you know, because I could hear the footsteps. I got dead silence. You know, the field orders are interesting, man. Dead silence, again, I like dead silence where it's at, but if the footsteps are gonna remain the same, then of course I would want it to come as a perk. But now, if they lower the footsteps, listen, in the beta, the footsteps weren't a problem. You didn't hear issues with the footsteps in the beta. You know, like, I feel like the footsteps were fine in the beta, and, you know, I don't know what they did with the full build. But if they reverse that shit right back to what the beta was, I think footsteps will be perfectly fine where they were at. You know, I'm going to upload some beta gameplay soon as well. I still have some videos from there. But yeah, man, we're at a love and hate relationship with COD forever, man, and you know, it's just frustrating when the developers do certain things that the community didn't ask for, you know. And I don't want to sound like a broken record here, like a hit marker right there. As far as like, again, with the mini map and the footsteps, like these are things that should be fixed fast. You know, the map, the red dot should appear. Like, don't change the mini map. Like, what did you think was gonna come out of this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, before when the perk list leaked, I already knew from back then. I got videos saying that I was gonna run the restock perk, cause that's what I run. I run EOD, restock, and sharpnel. You know, like I give up ghosts to have my 2 claymores, cause that's the way I like playing like that, man. That's the same way I did in COD War 2 with my betties. You know, the expeditionary division. That's what I used to use, man. But again, like this game is in a bad place right now, but it has so much potential. And I'm gonna repeat it again. If you lower the footsteps and you add the red dots to the mini map, the game will move a lot faster. And you know, because again, you'll spot these campers. And oh, another thing was, if you had a suppressor, you would show up on the UAV when the UAV was, you know, swiping. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, never before, and now they're adding that. It's like, why? Like, why, Sway? Why? You know, like, I don't know, man. Again, I'm gonna continue to play the game. I don't know how much I'm gonna grind. I'm definitely not going for the dark matter of this game. It's too much to do, and I really don't want to use snipers and none of that shit. Like these maps, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna play the game this year, normal, regular, casual player type style. You know, as we're streaking up there, I freaking died. I died on the 24, which was frustrating. You know, it gets a little nervous, man. You're like, dude, we're almost close to that nuke. I do want to try to get a nuke. I'm not playing Ground War. Ground War is just not for me personally. Right there, we get picked off. Another thing, guys, the spawns and the visuals, man. Like, it's so hard to see people sometimes. They camouflage instantly with everything, dude. It's like you don't even have to have a ghillie suit to camouflage with bushes. Nothing. Everybody camouflages with everything. Sometimes I'm like, where the hell did I get shot from? You know, I didn't see nobody. you know, I don't know what it is, but sometimes it's so hard, dude, to see people in this game because they camouflage so well, and the head glitches don't help. So like the dull colors and all that, like it's just hard, man. You know, along with the spawns, which are terrible, as you can see right here, I'm just getting spawn trapped. You know, the delay is still in the game, which I don't know why, man. Take that shit out, man. This ain't Battlefield. You know, like this game, you could push so deep, pause, into the spawns, and the spawns won't flip. Like it's gonna take like a lot for it to switch or to flip. You know, and that's why right here I just said I'm gonna stay here, posted up, not moving. These spawns need to get fixed ASAP. Infinity Ward, man, what the freak were you thinking as we lose? Really didn't care. But yeah, guys, it's your boy Dominican Savage here, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and all that good. It's just definitely much appreciated, man. Let me know. Follow me on Twitter at, you know, obviously Dominican Savage. You know, I talk sports and a whole bunch of crap. But yeah, man, Modern Warfare, this ain't it, chief. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.